Okay. Hello, everyone. So, Warhammer stream. Continue from where I was, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where I was doing my 3K stream, celebrations stream. Continuing as the Cult of Sotek. Guys weren't there. Basically, I spent 90 turns just to get through the level 1 Rise of the Red Crests and actually be able to use Soros infantry. So I'm super, super happy about that. And now I can actually do stuff. However, I was poking around before the start, and I realized I can confederate the spirit of the jungle here, Nakai the Wanderer, who of course I'm going to grab as soon as I can. Because Nakai is a stupidly good lizardman lord, and I want him on my side. So we'll see how this goes. Suffice to say, I now have a much better general than one of the better generals you can get in the game. But I'm curious what happened to Nakai himself here. Nothing. He's just not there. Okay. It's going to be a relief to actually be able to build Soros units. I was working on wiping out Clan Pestilence. I don't think I fully succeeded, did I? Okay, let's see what's going on. So for the next level, I need to own 3 provinces, win 3 battles against Skaven, construct a blood shrine of Sotek, and perform 5 sacrifices. Okay, I think I can perform 5 sacrifices almost immediately. Let's do Jungle Swarm. Might as well use them now. I don't really need to wait. Random banner. Banner did I get? Weapon strength and piercing damage. That would go really well on a general. No. Much left. One more. Okay. See, the thing is, I'm going to unlock the level 4 before I unlock level 3, which I doubt they'll allow me to do. Nope, they're going to give me level 4 stuff before I should be able to get there. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's process a turn, see what happens, because I had just finished that at the end of last session. Yes, I've played Super Mario Sunshine before. I played it back when it was on the GameCube, and I obviously just played it yesterday as I did recording, and I have a series of it coming out tomorrow. Nope, not joining that war. Oh, I allied myself to the High Elf Lore Masters, even though they're probably going to die soon. Considering I just launched a global-wide anti-Skaven, basically crusade by the Lizardmen. Curious to see the way the world will go then. The game is a little slow on the first turn of restarting a level, so hopefully it'll pick up. I liked it honestly a bit better on GameCube. It definitely looks a little bit better on the Switch, but for the first level, first video, I did struggle with trying to find out how to get the camera behind Mario. I finally figured it out, and it makes a big difference. Nice. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 8 settlements. We did 9. We got all 5 bonus objectives. This is 5,000 gold. Where the heck is Skrolk? Oh, there is Skrolk. Okay, let's finish him off if we can. Move Nakai back to here. He should be able to, yeah, he can fully stock up with Soros guards instantly. There we go. Totally gonna be losing money here, but having a full army of Nakai is gonna be really powerful. Where are you? Were just causing trouble for them. I am gonna disband none of these actually. We need cash really fast. Probably was a little overly aggressive of me to recruit all those units at once. The good thing is I can get rid of some of his units that are not valuable without feeling like I'm losing money or losing good troops. Okay, Nakai has half-decent troops. We're building there. You're just causing trouble. We can actually have a reason to use this building finally. Build that. What I need is 600 more gold. Where am I going to get 600 gold? We've got a -8 turn public order penalty, or for 4 turns. We did a Confederation. I don't know where we're going to get this money. We've got most of the income buildings already built. I might just save it until I can actually... Actually, no, we'll upgrade you, because that'll get me an extra gold. Yeah, I just basically created a Panzer Lizardman unit. There's a reason I wanted Nakai. He is... I think he's the strongest of the Lizardman heroes. And the fact that I can get him before he dies is amazing. Uh-oh. Lizardman just performed... Oh, that's a different Lizardman. That's Moore's. Okay. At some point, I'm going to have to wipe out the vampiric pirates off my... on the coast near me, because they're going to cause trouble. With Nakai and Soros units, though, it should be a joke. I also have to conquer this province at some point, but I suppose I could probably go up and come back, so... Nakai is really low leveled. Wow. He's only level 6? What has he been doing this whole game? Wow, that's pretty terrible, actually. At some point we're going to use him, but for now... I think he'll just stay where he is. Always complain about this one unit. Okay, so these guys are starving, but they probably in fact live there. Also, apparently I now own a province up here, which is almost inevitably going to die to the Skaven, so... I think we'll just wait now. I don't think there's anything else I can do there other than win battles against the Skaven right now. Yeah, if you can think of some good emojis, by all means, I'm willing to use them. The cat one looks pretty good. I have no talent with creating emojis. I don't even know what emojis I'd create. The only thing that I would ever create would probably be like an E4 emoji or different of the Paradox games emojis, but that's not as exciting as cats. Turn is Game is still a little slow right now. And let's hope it speeds up once I can conquer some more lands. Scout, please. What a shocker. There are Skaven there. Four turns to upgrade these. Oh, it's because it's unpleasant climate. How I can live in this area and not, like, actually have it be a pleasant climate is weird. How the heck am I going to save some money? I suppose I could just disband these skinks, because I'm not using this army. Yeah, that helps. What the heck am I even researching? Oh, interpreting the old one's meaning. Steal some technology. Fail, of course. Yeah. Oh, I was using this guy to assault thing. Remember? Yeah, that way I could actually fight the Skaven. Fair fight. Okay, hopefully that will work now. If you're gonna do memes, just be careful they're not offensive ones. There's plenty of Warhammer memes, though. So go nuts in that sense. Considering I watched a game the other day where Grimgor Ironhide and a single unit of Black Orcs took on a settlement, a fully upgraded Dwarven fortified settlement, and won. Grimgor got like 1,000 kills. And he came out of it with virtually full health. So, there's plenty of memes of one-man armies. Use magic, since Blizzardmen don't really care too much about that. Hopefully this is the last Clan Pestilence settlement. I've been hoping it was the last one for a while. Yeah, it looks like that is the last of Clan Pestilence. Knowing Lord Skrolk lurking around up there. Next turn we should be stable. Good, because our people are really close to revolting on us everywhere. I don't even know what to upgrade on this guy. Probably health, honestly. Corruption's a real issue in this part of the world. Yeah, you can talk to me about it on Discord if you want later. Does anyone have any questions about what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing? Right now it's a little boring because I'm just stomping the remains of a much larger army. There we go. Easy does it. Clan Pestilence destroyed. Yay. Finally. "92 turns to kill one of our starting enemies, basically. Not the starting enemy, but definitely one of the stronger ones in the region. I think it's time to go take out that rogue army, get the third province I need, and then probably head back and throw out the vampires. The other option is I could go north and try and kick out the humans from up here. Also, imminent rebellion. Oh, Skaven taintedness. Oh, great. I can't really do anything about it either. Can I force march in time? Probably not. Yeah, almost definitely not. Oh boy. I mean, I suppose it is a capital settlement, so it might be a little bit harder to take. We basically leveled up this guy everywhere we can. Now I want this settlement. That is not going to revolt on me. Good. Okay, this province is only stable probably due to Nakai right now. This is a monstrous army. Can we just point out the fact that it's not even full strength and I wouldn't want to fight it? Soros are monsters. They are so strong. Let's try and steal more technology. Hey, we succeeded finally. Could do and eat it. Don't think we need to at the moment. Lots of things to do everywhere. I guess I should probably get this Temple of Mist thing going. Either that or get a high-level temple building. Strongest person in my army, that's probably my starting lord, just because of how ridiculously strong that guy is. Almost all the lizardmen heroes are strong. Later on it'll be Nakai once I level him up, but right now it's this guy. Almost for sure. He's got lots of bonuses. His actual combat strength is really high. It could be the guy with him. The guy with him, it really depends what you mean by stronger. The guy with him with assassin is basically an assassin, 702 damage. But in terms of actual lord, it's definitely my starter. Because he's on an ancient stegodon, so his health is insane. The odds of be Sunset Invasion, other areas in Warhammer, almost definitely. I'm going to take over the rest of this continent here, and then I'll push north, which could lead me into conflict with the Dark Elves. Actually, it almost will definitely lead me in contact with the Dark Elves. But there is a Lizardman faction over here, usually, so I might invade this area, see if I can pick him up later on. Basically, I want to do a Pokemon run of the Lizardmen, collect all the Lizardmen leaders. Gotta catch them all, right? In this case, gotta confederate them all. Alright. Let us attack rather than defend. First, that province is gonna revolt on me. These guys don't actually have an army there, so that should be an easy pickup. In some ways, it's a shame I raised Nakai's army so much, because otherwise I could have built one down here. Oh well. This is the tech guy. I think I still have the tech boost for a couple more turns, so I'm not going to waste any more cash with him. Instead, I want to see what it's going to take to kick out the humans. Own quite a few provinces up there, don't they? Nothing I can do for public order, is there? I do untaintedness. Actually, I think I will do that. Problem is, of course, the vampires own lands and they're spreading corruption. Can I move Nakai out safely? I think I can. Time to basically deploy the panzer unit of the lizardmen here. I could even give him more troops, but right now I couldn't support them. We could basically give him an entirely legendary army. I don't know yet. I've got to see if, you know, I've got to do the Mario one, which is going really well. See if people enjoy that. And then I just got to think. I've got a lot to think about for the future of the channel in general. It does look like a cool game, though. There's just so many games to play. And it does take me, you know, like a month or more to go through one game for you guys. Whereas normally I'll sit down and just beat a game in like one day. It takes a whole month to record it and then release it. Alright, let's take out this faction here. Oh, let's level up this guy first. This guy is kind of terrifying in terms of a unit. He's a basically fully maxed out skink chief. Declare war, no need to call people. Easy victory. United a province, we've got more at 5,000 gold out of that, more offerings. Add on. Do that. Get some gold. Gold. Guess public order then. A bit of an interesting thing, because this guy's a really strong warrior, but he's also a pretty good mage, and so I'm kind of torn between leveling him up as a mage or a actual fighter. Decisions. That should give me a chance to save this area. Local effects. Why are we not replenishing troops? And maybe too much vampiric corruption? There's Luther. He's a problem, obviously. Yeah, I don't know anything about Indian mythology, really. It's not a really popular topic for Western games, unfortunately. Oh, these guys are almost dead. Can I confederate Gorok? I wonder. Or rather, it's a... By the end, we pretty much want to be the only lizardman faction. We can help it. Honestly, if the lore masters down here died, I wouldn't be unhappy. Kind of like them to be out of the game. Because then I could unite the full province. At the same time, it's another faction to fight the bad guys with later on. But they just may die to Skaven anyway, so... Go. Want to battle versus Skaven. That should, yep, finish off another mission. 3 battles versus Skaven. Awesome. You know what? I'm thinking I may move Nakai over to here, unite him with some troops from here, like pull some skinks over, and then attack the vampire pirate dudes. Do that. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that or that. Let's actually get some good buildings. Okay. Never mind. They actually have an army. I thought I killed off these guys. My bad. I guess their army was roaming around attacking things. I mean, I do have a full garrison there, so it won't fall that easy. No, that was a bit of a dumb mistake not to have seen that. What do we need for... We actually can do all of these, can't we? We need a star chamber and a weapons crafter commune. I think we have a star chamber somewhere. We have a scrying pool. Star chamber. Okay, we need a blood shrine, definitely. There's the star chamber. +2 hero recruit rank faction wide. That's crazy. All we need to do is unlock this level 3 shrine here, or level 2 shrine. Do that. Can't afford to do anything else other than upgrade this to the highest level. Yeah, that'll work. Huh, that's interesting. I've actually never heard of that deity. I'm a little bit curious when the Chaos Invasion is going to start here. Because we're getting close to turn 100, so... Should be starting relatively soon. Oops, a WOG succeeded. What did they get? It's not clear what they took. Okay. I guess because we don't know where it is in the world, we can't actually figure out if they succeeded with the WOG or not. He's to there. Let's force march Nakai down here. You know what? The vampires may finish off the high elves. We actually can't. We can't really afford to confederate anybody right now because of all the unrest our last confederation did. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You're actually having issues, aren't you? Okay, it's solely due to corruption, so that should be solved. I'm actually just going to march this unit north for a while. Research rate has gone down, so let's raid for research. Keep causing them trouble by cleansing their corruption. Okay, yeah, we wanted the upkeep for skinks going, and then... That would give us better relations, but we're fine. Oh, actually, we want that. +1 untaintedness will be really good. We have a lot of technology to research, finally. Oh, okay, so it's a demon, not a deity. That makes sense. I don't know anything about Hinduism, really, so... One thing I do know is that the lizardmen in this game basically worship old giant dinosaurs, which is kind of cool. Not to mention toad priests in this world, which is kind of impressive. Toad priests. Okay, Corone is expanding. That, I guess, is good. The high elves are about to die next to me. Not so great. Take out this wandering army. Probably not, but I can get pretty close. It's literally an army of all rockets and one unit. Oh, that is a terrifying, actually terrifying army. Yes, let's get a little bit more income coming in. Technically, we're eventually going to get rid of all the corruption, but it's taking a long time. North. Okay, so we've met another really good lizardmen faction up here. These guys tend to survive virtually the whole game. We're going to immediately try to trade with them. Defensive alliance. Ideally, we want a military alliance. He is actually having trouble. Look at that. Wolfheart is stomping him. This is unusual. Is he at war with the... Oh, he's at war with Marathi up north. That's why he's struggling a bit. He's at war with the Dark Elves. Suppose I could go try and save him. I don't want to get rid of vampiric pirates first, though. I don't think we really need to see any demon pictures offhand. Although some of the monsters in this game are quite demonic. In fact, there are literal demons. Considering one of the enemies is literally called the Archdemon. Mission issued. Capture 750 battle captives. We get 6 Blessed Soros warriors. Wow. We want that. That's only 50, annoyingly. Apparently he's got 2 armies, which is strange for a rogue army. Replenish troops, please. We can upgrade this, which will complete this and unlock the final prophecy level. I'm curious what happens when we unlock the final prophecy level. Let's put some... I guess let's put as many skinks in Nakai's army as we can. For now. Then let's move you out of the city. You in, so you're healing. Encampment. I have no idea what Itza's doing. What are they even at war with? Oh, they're at war with the Awakened, but not the Dread Fleet, which is kind of interesting. Let's trade with these guys if we can. We'd be friends with Corone. Yes. That's a potential long-term alliance. Leon Leoncoeur is 7th in the world in strength, which is quite amazing. He's finally starting to hit his stride, which probably means he's invading the Orca land. Great. I am really curious as to what the final stage of this prophecy is, because we still haven't managed to kill off all the Skaven in the world. So we may actually have to sail over towards Bretonia and kill off Clan Scryer, let alone Clan Moors in the Far East. It would be very interesting to see, because we forced all Lizardmen factions to war with all Skaven factions. I'm curious what the Last Defenders with Rogar or whatever is doing way over in the east. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. I need to turn off taxes here because we still have yet to control corruption, which is... Okay, did the High Elves lose their province? Not quite. I guess it got sacked? So Noctilus sacked it and now is just chasing down Teclis, who's only level 9. I'm surprised the High Elves are doing that bad. Like, everybody in this game other than my main army is underleveled. What's Masamundi doing up here? He should be one of these, General. Is he not even on the field? Sometimes the AIs are confusing. They end up doing. The Discord server bot is hopelessly confused. They put it out yesterday because that's when I created the stream. You know what? I'm actually going to go to war with the Dread Fleet now. They've got a province and a lord in my lands I want to take out. And now that Nakai is fully armed and dangerous with a terrifying army, I think we can probably push out the vampire. Most of my settlements have garrison buildings in it on the east of my lands, so they should be okay. Nothing should invade the my western provinces. Okay, let's see, where are we going? We don't want Skaven corruption. That has a garrison building, so Noctilus, or whatever his name, shouldn't be able to get to it. This settlement was just taken by rebels, I guess? Okay. Let's... We can't catch this stupid rogue army guy. I had another army up there, but I moved him south. I want to do this Star Chamber at some point. We get 4,000 gold from one province. We get 1,200 from this one. We could get the last High Elf there. We could get a lot more power. Speaking of which, how is our geometric web doing? I mean, this is level 3, which is pretty good. Problem is we don't own this. If we own this, all these would go up a bit. Let's steal tech again. Apparently failed. 10% cheaper skink units next turn, though, which should raise the value of, or decrease the value of our armies, which is nice. Not right now, Teclis. I know you may die, but I can't confederate you. My disappointment, because I'd like the best mage in the world if I could get him. And I do want your lands, so. Oh. The biggest High Elf faction's now at war with the Dread Fleet, which is good. Curious as to what they're gonna be up to. Oh, Itza took a province. Interesting. The Awakened only have 2 provinces. Of course, it's is gonna have no hope of holding a vampiric territory right now. Oh, here we go.
Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again.
So, turns out chaos comes from the south, I guess. That is a problem. Okay, I thought chaos arose in the north, but apparently chaos has arisen in the south. Oh, darn, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, Nakai is super powerful though, so let's occupy this province. Oh, there's Skaven there. How am I not at war with these guys? Oh, they must have just like emerged. Yeah, I lost some units, but I got rid of a Skaven faction, which is always good. We need to upgrade these settlements really fast so I can get some garrisons in them. Fervent. You're there, you're there, you're there. You are getting away from me again. No, I might just let him go. He's not really much trouble. Let's force march this direction. This is our capital. I was gonna upgrade it with better stuff, but I think at this point I'm gonna put a garrison in it. The last thing I want to do is lose my capital settlement to chaos. Because this game just got a lot harder with chaos showing up. Like all of this stuff I want, it's just gonna take me forever to research. I guess cheaper Soros units because we're gonna be using them. Untainted. What I'd like is to get these like last legendary regiments. How many more turns till we complete? Next turn we should have the stage 3 of the ritual of Sotek unlocked. Yeah, Lusitanian, I may have some issues with the 6 stack of fully upgraded super powerful chaos armies invading. You haven't played that far in the game yet, but chaos is a problem. I didn't know they invaded from the south though. Luckily everybody hates the chaos. Oh my gosh. Matsamundi up here is getting clobbered by the Hunt's Marshal General. And I can't go help him because I gotta go kill off chaos. Oh, that's a problem. Chaos sucks. In some ways, your best hope is just to wear chaos out by letting them assault settlements that are like fully garrisoned and then killing their armies. We'll see what I can do. Nakai and his army is a monstrously strong one. Yeah, I'll do a peace treaty with you. I don't care. Yeah, look at that. My strength is weaker than the puppets of chaos, which are right near me. Okay, Sotek manifests. What the heck do we have to do for this? We have to perform 5 sacrifices. Well, that's easy. We want to unlock units, though, so this might actually be a little bit harder than I thought. Let's unlock that for 500. And then I will, let's see, I will take the Umbral Tide for 600, please. Let's keep going north and see why the lizardmen are losing to Marathi. Where the heck is Matsumunde? Is he like dead or something? I mean, that's impossible, but let's put a garrison. We can't put a garrison in there. Okay, that makes it easier. Can I ambush this guy by any? This army is basically just a dead army when the chaos shows up. Okay. Move you to there. This guy is just getting stronger and stronger. Speaking of strength, I should probably check to see if I've got any weapons to give this guy. Ah, I do. Okay, Sword of Anti-Heroes. Magic Resistance. Venom of the Firefly Frog. Ah. Enables poison attacks, which he already has, but that's fine. And my main general dude, he's got Blade of the Serpent Tongue. I'm actually going to go with that. Reduce the enemy's ability to magic. Complete the following rite. Lord Croak, complete awakening. Okay, so if we do awakening, it costs us 2,000 gold. We get 1,000 back. We want a fire mage. Now it wants me to go where? There. I just left that province. Annoying. We could do a base level sacrifice, but I think we need to save that for when chaos arrives. How's the Minecraft server going? I'm still, I really want to do a server for you guys. The issue is I'd have to find people to who would actually moderate it. It's not so much like I could create a server with ease, but I'm afraid if I create a server with ease, then or without moderators, that there'll be trouble. I'll have to see. Okay, it looks like the Vampire Coast just marched near my army and then went into ambush stance, which is kind of dumb because my army can smash his with ease, so. Oh well, whatever. Basically, the Minecraft server is a work in progress. I'd ideally like to see a couple more people do a membership or something, just so that if not people aren't using it all the time, that at least I'm not spending $20 a month on it. Ambush foiled, perfect. I think this is going to be a pretty easy victory here. Or not. Wow, the Dreadfleet is pretty strong. I mean, they have no hope of stopping us, but still. Oh, I must have already beat the guy because I didn't get a trait. Or maybe I maxed out on traits. That's entirely possible. Yeah, I already have beat him. Okay. That explains it. Let's get more magic. Let's keep hunting this guy. Some cavalry units going. Really should consider upgrading my back provinces here more, because these aren't going to be attacked. I need the cash. You know what? I'm actually going to run this guy over here. Just my guy up here. He's just standing around. Awesome. Really surprised to see this Lizardman faction doing that bad. They usually do really well. We need to take the Star Tower. Reckless and his army were running away, and now they're slowly going back to where they were from before. I both want Teclis's lands and I want Teclis to survive, just because he's a really good unit. And he'll draw the attention away from me of the Chaos units. I'm surprised Chaos hasn't attacked yet, but sometimes it takes them a few turns, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure there was like 6 ships of units down there. It is possible they went to invade the other continent first. I can hope, but seems unlikely. Either I'm getting stronger or they're getting weaker, though, because the balance of power is shifting slowly in my favor. Oh, there's Chaos. They have arrived. There they are. There's the first army. That's... I throw up a garrison? I can. Hopefully it'll be built in time. I'm gonna actually march this guy. How do I avoid attritioning? I need 50, okay. Actually, that's not a problem because I'll still be within my own land for this. You know, for owning so much land that I own a lot of land in this game, still surprisingly poor. Oh, Marathi lost her capital. What the heck? Oh, you know what? There could be Skaven up here. These could be Skaven provinces. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. I should check that. Can you blitzkrieg in this game? Oh, yeah. Depends on your faction, really. Certain factions, you can really take over land quickly. Other factions, not so much. I'm playing as the hardest of the Lizardmen faction, I believe. And I'm definitely not a faction that can blitz my way across the continent. I mean, it took me 90 turns to get... So my faction started out with a penalty of 200 upkeep for Soros and other infantry units like that. So I was stuck with the really weak Lizardmen units, and so it took me this long to expand. If I was playing a different Lizardman, yes, I could expand quickly. If I was playing as the Skaven, I could probably expand pretty quickly. What other factions grow fast? Vampires can grow rather quickly, early on. But like factions like the Dwarves, High Elves, and Tomb Kings are all late game factions. They cannot expand fast. I guess you could put the Dark Elves into a fast growing faction. Once they get going, they can really take off. There. Not what I wanted to do. I want to actually set up an ambush outside of my own city at the moment. I confederate you. So my ally over here is going to lose their settlement, which is a problem. Can't catch this Dreadfleet, dude. I hope my Itza doesn't die, because I want their lord from their faction. Yeah, I don't actually care if they survive. I just want their, like, hero unit. Will I blitzkrieg? Oh, I just did. Like, if you go back and watch the last stream, I think I was like 60 turns in it when I actually got this guy's army going. On my, like, there we go. Wipe him out. Once I got my main general having like dinosaur units in it, I just went on and proceeded to stomp all of the Skaven out of my lands. But it took time to build to that point. Now, yeah, I'm expanding reasonably fast. Part of the reason I haven't conquered much lately is because I had to walk across the continent. And if you want to see me play a faction where you can expand quickly, I'd have to start a whole new game. Obviously, I'm not going to do right now, but maybe another week. A lot of Total War games, it's slow expansion until you get to the point where you have an army that can beat other armies one-on-one. And at that point, you just start to grow super, super fast. I'm really worried about these Puppets of Chaos units. I know they're here somewhere. Oh, it looks like...
Your timing could not be bad.
Haha, they're attacking the vampires. That's glorious. Ambush stance. Yeah, they're actually gonna run. They've run up against the vampires, which means they're gonna take attrition, which is great, and they're gonna be delayed getting to my lands. These guys just lost their capital. Are you willing to join me now? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Of course, I'm totally broke now, so let's disband all of you. Did I get the Itza General? I got Gorok. Awesome. I'm actually going to send you Gorok north. Hold on to the Pox March. Pox Marsh. There we go. The Nakai leveled up. Awesome. I guess for now we'll do general army buffing. Since I just wiped out my tentative ally by annexing down here, I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Let's hope the AI is dumb enough to march out and attack me. I'm gonna have public order issues, so let's see. Stable, 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 unstable, very unstable. We have another army one around somewhere. I guess Gorok's army is technically making loose cash. You know what? I don't actually need Gorok on the field right now. Oh, it's these units. Three of these units is bankrupting me. There we go. Those were great units I just disbanded, though. Nothing to be done about that, really. Jungle Swamp. We need 2 more sacrifices. We do not have... We have just enough to finish, actually, so let's do that. Here we go. What happens now that I've done the ritual to completion? Nothing. Sotek is a giant serpent, by the way. I can use the Great Invocation of Sotek. I have no idea what it does. It cost me 1,000 sacrifices, but then I unlock it for 10 turns. Not as useful as having all Lizardman factions declare war on all Skaven factions, but I guess it works. Now I have 3 legendary lords, which is a great start. That's probably all the legendary lords I'll get for a while, unless I confederate the other lizardmen to my north. I don't think I can actually use Sotek in battle. I think I can. I don't know for sure. I haven't played this faction this far into the game before. So. This is all new to me. I don't usually play on this continent. I play in the old world. There we go. That army to the south that I had sent out Nakai as bait for fell for an ambush. And we just wiped them out. Awesome. That is 1 Puppets of Chaos army gone. Like 6 more to go. Went to the research. Lord Croak. Okay, so it wants me to fight a battle against Skaven, which I will do at some point, but I think I've got to deal with the, you know, the giant invasion coming for me first. I'm also going to have a revolt over here I need to deal with. I don't think these guys are technically, yeah, they're not immortal. You discipline. Okay, let's take this province. Colonize. That gets us a whole nother region under our control, which is awesome. The settlement does have a gold mine, but we do have to level up quite a bit to get to that point. Army is also really vulnerable right now because it just colonized. So send this army to help. 5 turns till that rebuilds. Scout. Oh, one of these puzzles. Which one is not duplicated anywhere on the map? This one. There we go. 1,000 gold. Some of those are really easy once you know what you're doing. It's just, oh, okay. It's the stupid dial one I can't figure out ever. Oh, I have a skink chief here I didn't know I had. Must have picked that one up from Itza when I took them over. Well, I was worried about having to kick out the vampires, but turns out Chaos is going to do that for me. What do we wish to... I think we want to get towards +1 untaintedness faction-wide. That would help a lot. Upgrade army rebuilding speed. Get... Oh, that wasn't the one I wanted, actually. I want 15% casualty replenishment. 3 turns now. Yeah, that's much better. So that means we're gonna hold. We should be able to hold Poxmarsh up there, which is good. Our other provinces, other than one in the far left that's about to revolt on us, are reasonably stable. And now we only have to deal with chaos. Which is, of course, easier said than done. Considering it took me 2 armies to destroy their 1. A little bit worried. Just a bit. Ah, Leon Coeur has picked up another faction. Boy, everyone's confederating, which is good. I'm confederating lizardmen. The Bretonnians are confederating on their own. Suspect the High Elves have confederated. Chaos just wiped out, or didn't wipe out, but just took over one of the provinces. Okay, I've got all the missions for Nakai it wants me to do. Lord Croak stirs. Does that mean I can recruit Lord Croak? Seek him out. Support is invaluable. Thought he was just a lord I could raise. Oh no, he's a hero, isn't he? Yeah, I forgot. Itza has him as a hero. Okay. Their damage, that province is falling. Nakai is healing. Guy is just staying right there. I guess there's a revolt up here. There's nothing I can do about it, really. Suppose I could have done a sacrifice, but I don't have any sacrifices. The Wattle is pretty strong. They're losing. Really? Chaos did not take the Star Tower. Boy, did they have... They must either have one heck of a garrison in the Star Tower, or Chaos is just taking their time to expand. Because these are vampiric provinces, so they're suffering attrition every turn. I suppose it's helping me fight Chaos in the sense that I don't actually have to fight Chaos if they all die to vampires. There's just no way the Vampire Coast can beat Chaos right now. If all the Chaos factions charged me at once, I would have a lot of trouble surviving. I'd probably lose like half my provinces. I mean, I would be able to rebuild eventually, but every time I defeat a wave, there's just going to be another wave of Chaos. Yep, there we go. They did take the Star Tower. Obviously, I can't recolonize until Chaos is driven back. Fox March is slowly stabilizing. Oh, darn. The Skaven rebels are down here. I was hoping they were up top. I can really do about that. I may lose that province, which sucks. You are cleansing corruption, so let's move you further in there. Honestly, if Chaos marches much further north, they're going to kill off the Awakening, which would be amazing. Healing though. Nakai is fully rebuilt. Let's attach you to this army. That way. We are like right on the edge of being entirely broke, so. Being careful, definite necessity. We can support 3 armies, but not 4, really. I think we technically have 5 on the field right now, because I raised those guys in the left to deal with the revolt. I wonder how Sartosa is going to do against the Chaos factions. I'm surprised I really haven't been targeted by Chaos yet. Let's see, where did they go? Okay, so one is advancing south. I don't know what the other's up to. One is there. I thought there was a third army here somewhere. This guy's level 30, which is crazy. Let's get him more weapon strength, I guess. Marks of the old one has a garrison, but not much of one. And Kai is fully rebuilt, but I don't really think he can win a one-on-one fight versus Chaos yet. He might, though. I mean, Temple Guards are monsters in combat. This lord is here. I'm actually going to run him around. I don't know if I can hold this settlement, though, even with a couple Soros warriors in it. I'll tax the province, though. Might as well get what's cash out of it I can. I'm actually in a semi-precarious position. I can't withdraw from the front line, but I can't. I'm having internal issues as well. At least I know that Nagarath up north is still alive, which is good. This guy we're looking at right now, he's actually a proactive high elf, which is kind of amazing. Not very strong at the moment though, but at least he's alive, which means if he's alive, no one else in the area is alive, basically. He tends to either wipe them all out or die faster than they do. The leader of Nagarath is a terrifying Alethanar. He's a terrifying archer. Strong, really hard to kill, and he can have an army of the best units in the game starting on like turn 2. He's really powerful for a human. The AI, not so much. Chaotic Puppets assaulted a garrison and is now raiding. The one good thing about Chaos is they never stay raiding. Like, they eventually will attack. So I just kind of have to outweight them at this point.
Greetings. I sway to Loic's tune. For whom do you dance? This serves Nagarath.
So he owns 2 provinces. It's a fully upgraded capital though, so he's hard to kill. Good. Little worried about this guy wandering through my lands at the moment though. Can I bait him? Wondering if he's gonna fall for the same ambush move I did last time. This Chaos army is moving north, I think. Probably can hold Poxmarch with it, honestly. It's not worth the money at this point. This is the army I have to do something with. We need some actual good units over here to hold off this Skaven. Would help if I had good units to use, right? Am I winning? Yes, I am. It's a long, slow slog, but I'm... How will I defeat Chaos? The thing about the Warhammer universe is you never really defeat Chaos. You just drive it back for 1,000 years or so. How will I defeat Chaos? There's, I think, 3 waves of enemies, and then the final wave has the Everdemon in it. And if you defeat the Everdemon and hold out against the others, don't think he comes back, or maybe he does, but it's another 100 or so turns. And then I have to own a certain amount of provinces. I can show you guys the win condition at the end of this. It's like own like 70 provinces, either yourself or through alliances, and eliminate certain factions. I suspect because this guy is anti-Skaven, I probably have to kill off all Skaven factions, which is gonna suck. The Skaven are everywhere in the world, and they hide in ruins. So they could be literally in one of the 2 ruined settlements next to me, and I'll never know. Making a non-aggression pact with a guy with 1 army. There we go. He fell for it again. Can you believe it? The AI fell for the same ambush with the same 2 armies. Hilarious, but I am happy to take it. Ambushes are the way to win wars in this game, for sure. Okay, so that means there's 2 units maybe left for them? I'm not actually sure. Regardless, this army I can probably get a couple better units in now. Let's put in this unit. And let's put in that unit. And 3 of those. We should be fine. That settlement should not fall now, which is what we want. We can always disband those units later. Okay. Big victory. It's now time for me to start trying to recolonize lands that Chaos just invaded. Okay, so there's 2 Chaos armies up north. I think I can probably snipe one of these. I think I'll probably go for Star Tower first, honestly. Nakai is still fully armed. Dangerous, so we need to move him close up. I think it's this army we're going to send to colonize. It's not the best army we have. But I feel free. I feel safe losing it if he, for some reason, dies. What I want to get the gold going in this settlement, but I can't till I level it up again. However, we can... We could do a lot of stuff. We've got some sacrifices, though, which is good. Still don't have a way to recruit skinks, do we? A little bit weird I can't get Croak. I know he exists in the game. I'm trying to remember where. Thought he was a legendary hero. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I forgot to show you guys win conditions. God. Next turn then. Remind me if I forget. As I'm playing on the Mortal Empires map, the win condition is not like complete rituals, which it is if you do the smaller map. It's basically every faction has to conquer stuff, which means factions who can't conquer things easily, like the Vampire Coast, much harder game. I'm honestly hoping the Chaos takes the Awakening and finishes Harkon off, and then I can just simply stroll in and take over. That would unite all of my continent with the exception of Teclis, who's probably not going to attack me. Aha, see, here's the Skaven army. This guy, just watch this unit here. He's probably going to get like 100 some odd kills. Yep, 132. That's why I put that guy in that army. Now I just have to wipe out the rebels next turn. We got 6 Soros ones. We have to raise or sack settlement. The next mission. I, in fact, want to colonize rather than sack. Oh, I can't get to that settlement. That's annoying. Let's march to there. Go into a non-attrition stance. The Chaos armies seem to actually be coming for me, which is concerning. Suppose I could put in a better unit up there. That guy a fireball spell. Annihilate the Skaven. March north. This province should be relatively loyal now that I got a monument in it. Win conditions is maintain control of 14 provinces, including the following by either direct ownership to vassals and military allies. So I need that area, this area, this area, and this area. And that would give me the bone provinces. Then I have to construct 5 crimson pyramids, 1 each of the following buildings. And then I do have to destroy 1 more Skaven faction. I have to kill off the Awakening and the Dread Fleet, which I'm already in the process of them. Those are the vampires. And then I have to control all these settlements either through direct ownership or through military allies. And continue to expand my territory, get ready for the arrival of Archeon, the Ever-Chosen, basically an archdemon. And then I have to wound him, which is, again, easier said than done. His army is monstrous. You know what? I think I actually probably need to get this army up north. Feeling that the chaos is actually coming from me rather than other people. Okay, so the Dark Elves have expanded to there. The High Elves can't expand at all. Let's search ruins. Oh, it's a stupid puzzle. Oh, I hate the puzzles. I really hate the puzzle. We've got that. I really have no idea which one it is. Probably one of these 3. Okay, what other hints do we have? Could be that one, so let's try this one. Nope. Got it wrong. Not surprised. It's easily the hardest of the puzzles. I actually can disband some troops from over here. Don't need that, and I don't need this unit. Honestly, I don't even need this army anymore, do I? Now I have some income. Let's do... Do we still have the Untainted going in our lands? I don't think so. No. So let's sacrifice for Untainted. Good. And then can we sacrifice for Public Order? No. I think we're good on all fronts. We're going to recapture this province, that province, and then that, and then we're in good shape. Boy, the computer is slow today. To be fair, it is trying to process 2 massive chaos invasions and all of the resolutions of very large empires, their economies, their troops, their buildings. Plus, you know, chaos isn't. Something off the Skaven, though. I probably will just send Nakai the Wanderer off to wander the world and kill off Skaven factions. I'm not seeing Clan Moore on the list of Skaven anymore, which means the last defenders may have killed them off. Colonize there. Any chance I can beat the High Elves to that settlement? Yes. I'm trying to prevent the High Elves from expanding again. Wherever possible. I'm totally happy leaving these guys alive. But that's about it. I don't want them owning any more lands. You know, I could probably trade with Corone now.
Do you wish the lady's favor? I approve.
Okay. Corone is one of those factions that's always anti-chaos, basically.
I will. I shall.
There we go. Awesome. I had to go to war with somebody I don't even know who exists, but I did get Corone as an ally now. So let's see what they're up to. So they've lost Carceron to the south. They're holding out in their fortresses. They did expand a bit that way. Chaos, or it's not chaos, the Norca are causing trouble. And the vampire counts are around. Luckily, the vampire counts are also at war with chaos. Everybody's at war with chaos, basically. Can we make peace with the wood elves? Speaking of the wood elves, they haven't done anything, have they? They're just, yep, they're just sitting in their forests, fully maxed out massive settlements. I wish they'd do more to help. Okay, so both chaos armies are, I guess, going after the awakening now, which is good. We're trying to purge the vampiric and chaos corruptions here. Got 2 turns to rebuild there. We have 3 turns. Have 3 more turns of replenishment. Awesome. And we have about half an hour more of the stream. I'm glad I managed to ally Bretonia, though. It gives me a good insight to what's going on around the world. Basically, the vampire counts 1. That's basically the conclusion I've drawn. Considering they're in Bretonia, the right clan's still alive, but I've got to imagine it's pretty well overrun. Hopefully King Lubin Leong can drive back the people in his country. Because... Also, he'll scout the map for me now that he's moving. If you looked at the mini-map, I just gained vision in a couple areas. I really want to become friends with the High Elves right there. Plus, I may have to attack this guy because he's wiping out Lizardmen. Oh, problems all around. At least Chaos has been beaten back mostly for the moment. These guys are just always going to raid my lands. Not much I can do about that, honestly. The Dread Fleet has parked an army right outside my settlement, which is very concerning. I don't think he'll attack me, but you never know. Vampires do weird things in this game. So this is owned... Okay, so there is another Bretonian faction still alive. Vampire's gonna have a revolt there. Norska are sieging there. And the annoying vampires are still alive in Bretonia as well.
I agree.
Need some cash. Broke. Can't even afford to search ruins, that's how poor I am. I don't think there's anything I can do at the moment there. Now, this guy regained one settlement, it looks like. Still don't know why they're not using their legendary lord anymore. Well, you know how I predicted I wouldn't be attacked? I was. Luckily, the AIs are really stupid and are attacking Gorok in a settlement. No, I need the replenishment. I got 3,000 gold out of winning that battle anyway. I don't need another 1,000. That was a big win. I need to take this settlement, but I'm going to need 2 armies to do so. Plus, Chaos is still right there. Still losing troops per turn, though, to vampires, though. We just killed off 4 of their heroes. You should get a trait, too, because he killed off Legendary Lord. Unless he's already killed him off. He might have already beaten him once. Chaos, Puppets of Chaos. Both are rather weak, although this guy is raiding everybody. I find it interesting that there are high elves in my lands to fight the chaos.
I think not.
Like, I'm trying to be nice to the high elves who are wandering through my lands and say, yeah, you can walk through there. They don't like us. It's kind of funny. Tyrion, on the other hand, should like us.
What do you wish to discuss? As you say. Very well.
We can keep Tyrion on our side, although he's not as strong as he usually is. Interesting. Usually Tyrion's like ranked 1 in the game. We can reach the Fuming Serpent and colonize. Good. We have now united another province. Throw that on. Growth, public order, and income. Get the Star Tower rebuilt. Get the Fuming Serpent rebuilt. Get the Blood Swamps rebuilt. I just won a big battle and now I'm spending all my money. Should be able to attack that guy. He ran away. Yes, he did. Let's purge some of more vampiric corruption if possible. That's this settlement's stable now. Now it's a matter of just finishing off the vampires, really. Public order per all provinces, please. Wow, we've got a lot of like heroic battles we have to fight. You know, probably like I'm not gonna do the battles this stream, but like next stream may just be me fighting like 6 battles the whole like 2 hours. Which is gonna be kind of funny. Oh, we just found more chaos factions up north, killing. I think they're fighting the Dark Elves, honestly. Basically, everybody ends up fighting chaos. In the end. Uh-oh. Thought for a moment the game crashed. Music stopped temporarily. Corone is fighting on, although they are losing capital regions, which is not good. High Elves are doing fine. Skaven are weak, which is good. I don't know about any of the Dwarven factions, although I'm not seeing the Dwarven factions anymore, which would imply that most of them are dead. Means the Greenskins won, which isn't good. Although, looking over here... Yep, Chaos is fighting the Dark Elves. The High Elves have expanded off their isle, which is very good. I think they killed off the Chaos. I think my allies actually took out the Chaos army that was up north, which means it's time to start advancing southward if we can, towards the Awakening, because we want to take that settlement. Problem is we can only march a certain distance without suffering attrition. Can't leave that settlement anytime soon, I don't think. Yeah, too much corruption. Let's move back, try and clear it up faster. 4% a turn is not bad, but it could be a lot better. What's the danger, Lusitanian? All those people standing around with armies in my lands are allies. Or they're not enemies, let's put it that way. Oh, the Wood Elves. This is unusual, the Wood Elves wanting to talk to people. Non-aggression, though. That's good. Hey, one of the Skaven died. Awesome. Progress is being made on purging the rats from the world. Use magic. There's still a Chaos army there, but they're not a problem, so... I want is to take these guys out. They are weak, they are pathetically weak. Problem is, while I consult their settlement is not so weak. Can I force march into range? Almost. Can I force march these guys into range? Yes. Can I raise a unit if needed? Ah, not needed. We can just take the settlement. Look at that. 3 armies. We actually went about even with them. Or rather, they went about even with us. Province secured, faction destroyed. Awesome. Now, of course, we have to, you know, stabilize this whole area. Put in some mystic barriers against the inevitable chaos counterattack. Get port working, get this gold mine settlement going soon. Now the issue is Chaos going to attack me now that I've just weakened my armies? I don't think so. And again, public order. What do we have on? I think we've got Untainted. I don't think I did public order. I did. 5 more turns. Replenishment and swarm, I guess we'll do. There we go. The army that took the settlement is going to be the only one healing, though, with Nakai. Gotta get him to rank 10 to get his real power going. He's 9, though, so that's good. Given like 4 or 5 more turns, we should have that province stabilized, which is great. Apparently the Dark Elves actually survived the Chaos Invasion because they saved their capital settlement there, Hotek's Column. So everybody has so far been capable to stop Chaos from invading. Also, it appears that Leoncoeur in Bretonnia has managed to wipe out the vampires that start in Bretonnia, although he's still got more vampires in Bretonnia he's got to kick out now. Still, it's good progress. That should make him a lot stronger heading towards the late game. These guys either hate me or love me. There's no middle ground right now. Everyone either hates me or likes me as a faction. Guess it's what happens when you become strong. Puppets of Chaos has been destroyed. They'll be back. They'll always be back. What the heck is going on up here in the Wood High Elves area? The High Elves own all of their capital region except for the northern region where Marathi is. Interesting. But Marathi lost her homeland, which is also very weird. Okay, we need to start moving towards taking out the Dread Fleet. Hopefully I can do that before the stream's over. With that unit. We'll also just raise a Soros warrior. Nakai is almost fully rebuilt. Surprising this settlement is stable because it converted over the public order building, which is great. I actually could upgrade this 1 more level. Interesting. The danger with me sitting all my troops north, though, is at some point the next Chaos Invasion is going to occur. Chaos is under control there. Vampires are under control there. This will just add that to the army. And now we get some better relations with High Elves, which is good, even though they kind of liked us already. The game is absolutely amazing. It is definitely, probably the best Total War game they've come up with. Lusitanian could tell you a lot about it, but basically every faction plays different. The Dwarves play different than the High Elves, which play different than the Wood Elves, which play different than one faction of humans, which plays different than another faction of humans, which all play different than the Lizardmen, the Skaven, the Dark Elves, the Norka, the Tomb Kings. Who am I missing? The Vampires. The Vampire Coast plays different than the Vampire Counts. And then, of course, there's just, like, Chaos. So, it's amazing. If you're thinking of getting it, get it. It's a good game. If you like turn-based, it's fun. Hard, but fun. Speaking of things, let's Come on, computer. Think for a minute here. My computer's struggling for the moment. Speaking of things, my cat Rosie has shown up, so I just pinged the cat emoji chat. She is here. She is looking adorable. Not entirely like her emoji, but pretty close. So if there's any weird purring in the mic or noises like that, you'll know it's because of a cat. So far, she's fine. Pretty sure 3 armies should be enough to invade and take the Galleon's graveyard. It is a fully upgraded settlement though, so. Luckily you cannot put a garrison building on that settlement if you're the Vampire Count or a coast. Yeah, 13 minutes till the end of the stream. I think we should have time to wipe out the Dread Fleet. Interesting. The Dark Elves are fighting each other. And it looks like Harganath and Marathi are fighting each other, whereas Nagarath is Nagarond faction has either been destroyed or confederated, which is interesting. That's usually a sign that the Chaos Invasion destabilized these guys enough for a smaller faction to take over, because usually Nagarond is the real threat of the Dark Elves. We could figure it out if we see Malekith anywhere on the battlefield. That would tell us what happened. Don't see him at the moment though, but I can't really tell. Also, apparently the Barrow Legion was destroyed, which means, again, Bretonnia is purging all its enemies. Trade another trade agreement. Everybody wants to trade these days, which is great. Okay. Corone here, Bretonnia, has gotten even larger. Boy, that's an impressive settlement. Look at that. Corone is fully upgraded, I would say. It's good. Corone will need that to survive. Look how big they've just gotten by annexing the Fey Enchantress down here. Good, 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 good. Except for the fact that they're fighting the Wood Elves, which is not so good. Also, they apparently have yet to wipe out the orcs living right next to them. But they did get rid of the vampires. Blackstone Post. Okay, let's invade the Galleon's graveyard. It's got an army there. It's not complete yet, though. I'm going to try and move as far as I can if I don't take attrition. And then next turn, we're just going to rush the Galleon's graveyard. Get as far, as close as we can in one turn. All these southern settlements are just slowly building up. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm not talking to you, kitty. I'm talking about you now. Oh, she's found the mic. Please don't rub against it, kitty. Okay, we got a defensive alliance with other high elves, which is good. Getting really concerned about the lizardmen up here, though. We're almost strong enough to attack these guys, though, which is... We basically control this whole continent, with the exception of one high elf province and 2 lizardmen provinces, and obviously the Hunts Marshal. Always the kitty. Yeah, kitties are adorable. Only this one was slightly friendlier. Although considering she's visiting me while I'm playing a game, very nice of her. Pretty girl. A lot of chaos armies, not chaos armies, just rebel armies popping up everywhere.
Chosen of Hecate.
Not clear who took out who actually up here. Okay. Harmonic convergence. Since you're in an army, we need military abilities. Let's go take this crazy galleon's graveyard if we can. Taking this graveyard is really tough, actually. It's one of the best defensive areas in the game. If you want to, like, survive and you're afraid of chaos, you can basically just run here, park 2 armies in the galleon's graveyard, and you're safe for the whole game. Funny part is, the galleon's graveyard for the vampires is actually a very weak settlement. I've lost it multiple times playing as that faction. Next turn we can work on gold, which is great. These guys are just going to raid till the cows come home. Yes, you may have a treat, beautiful cat. My cat has found her treat bag and going, hey, I want some food. You good girl. Of course, in the process of giving the cat a treat, I spilled the treats on the floor, so she got more than she should have. Clever cat. Oh well. Okay, we are going to hold to our vision because we want research speed, and let's take this galleon's graveyard. You notice all my units are taking attrition. It's just the way it goes. Start sieging the galleon's graveyard. All armies into range. And assault. Well, we lost one of our really good skink, 3 of our skinkies, but everything else survived. Awesome. Now we control the galleon's graveyard, and that should have, yes, wiped out the Dread Fleet. Perfect. Now let's put all these guys into non-attrition suffering stances so we don't lose our entire army standing in a vampirically corrupted province. This guy has got like the longest tree ever to level him up. He can basically be leveled up endlessly. He's 25 and I still have a long way to go. Let's put that in there. Oh, Galleon's Graveyard defaulted to a level 1. Darn. We want growth if possible. No. I think we're good though. The fact that we own the graveyard is progress. Obviously it's going to take a while to grow. Suppose I could do Table of Monuments here for 2 turns. And that would get us more growth. I think I'll divert that for a few turns. Okay. And let's get a gold mine going. Upgrade the Mangrove Coast for the next Chaos Invasion. Same thing for the Star Tower. Same thing for the Blood Swamps. And there we go, we spent all our money again. Oh well. We've taken one of the hardest settlements in the game to take, which is progress. And now I think I'll probably send Nakai, because I want to level him up a bit. And he's the best offensive general I have. Send Nakai to deal with the human guy to the west. We'll send the guy that we got from Itza south, along with our starting lord, for the next Chaos Invasion. And then we'll see where we're at. I mean, we're basically done the stream for today. I think I got like one more turn, but... Good stream in the sense that we managed to unify a continent. Oh, what do you want, Wood Elves? Are you going to break the... Yep, you're going to break the non-aggression pact. So the Wood Elves are probably the most temperamental faction in the game. They want peace, but they don't want to be non-aggressive towards anybody. So they'll sign a non-aggression pact with you one turn, and then they'll break it the next turn. And then they'll sign it again, and then they'll break it. Honestly, you're almost better off just not talking to them at all.
Mother of the Dark Convent, what is your dark purpose?
Okay. The prize Etain, the main high elf, is not doing as good as they could.
Our great king welcomes you. I cannot do this.
I should be able to make these guys slightly more happy with me. There we go.
Necessary.
We're getting a lot of money from trading now. 3,000 gold almost. And it could be better, but 42 turns to growth. Wow. The issue is Gorok here, actually. He's got a penalty on him right now. Let's get him out of there. Yeah, 10 turns now. Vampiric Corruption's going down 8 a turn, which is great. Next turn we'll have 10% more growth. All of this is going in the right direction. I'd like to upgrade the Awakening here to the highest level. And then if need be, we can break all the Chaos armies on that region. I don't really know where I want to spend my money at the moment. Yes, here works. Can I federate anybody? I'd like to get rid of this. Like to get those guys up north because they're in danger of dying, but some of these guys just do not want to join me. I don't know why I lost that trade agreement with the guy, but we got it back. Sometimes the loading time in this game is bad. I can't wait till I get a better computer that can do like a turn a second. I've seen some people play this game with that. It's a lot more exciting. Oh, I'm gonna lose the settlements. Yep. Oh, I forgot that I went to help those guys fight a war. Okay. let's just start sending an army that way so I don't forget. You land, keep marching. We're gonna send Gorok over there. Come on. Oh, he's gonna march a really long way to get there. So we'll send him to there then. Get sequence of protection going. Need to get Poxmark March upgraded as well. All of these are upgraded. We got a gold mine. Okay, well that's gonna be it for this stream then, because that is a 2 hours, and I'm only doing 2 hours today. I guess I'll continue next week since people are enjoying this. I kind of look like a weird human being here. Torso, arm, and head. Or you could say it's a... See, what else could you call that? You could say it's a dog, right? A dog, there's the back paws, there's the other paws, there's the head, and there's a ball it's jumping towards. I guess you could say it's a dog. You could say it's a dragon as well. Kind of cool. Anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. This is what it looks like for our lands. Everything yellow is ours. Everything blue is our allies. I think we're the strongest faction in the game. No, actually we're 5th at the moment. I don't know who is technically stronger. Harone is stronger. Okay. Harganath is stronger. Grimgor is number 1. Of course he is. Also, can we point out the fact that Grimgor is like 6 times stronger than us? Grimgor must own all of this, like literally. There's no other way he'd be that powerful. Anyway, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.